Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another episode here on Endzone. Well, most people are dying at the moment because we simply do not have food for it. Well, soon enough they start collecting the food because the foods are almost ready to be harvested in many fields. I will point a few that can be harvested right now. I've pointed 2 out that can be harvested. Hopefully they are gonna harvest it to get the food back on track because we are losing people faster than we can say hi. It's just basically counting down so fast. People are also getting radiated pretty fast and we do not have any people left doing what they need to do. So the water is also running out at the same time. People are dying so fast that I cannot get out of this trouble. So I'm gonna lower some refiners because I do not need them at the moment and increase the water intake because that's also important. I have no morticians at the moment. That's not good, so I'm gonna remove some foresters and put them into morticians. The pub keeper is not important right now. Increase the food. Increase the food. Scrap collectors. I can lower a few. So that we can move our big butts from the counter and start collecting all the resources we can. Even though there is radiation, I do want to harvest as much as I can at the same time so I can build up a buffer again. There is more, the children are being born, so they are still happy, but it is a pain to get everything harvested, because as soon as the food runs out, it becomes harder to harvest the same fields. Developers said in the last update that they fixed that, but, well, you can see it. It takes a long time before they even get like 2 crops from the field. And you can put up more and more and more people to the same job in the hopes that it will work, although it doesn't work. The water collection is also halting because people are eating as fast as they can to get filled again. And if my field workers aren't doing it, see, this one just took 1 crop and then moved away again. And then pick some more crops and then move away. That's the normal logic here. Oh, well, that one died. Oh gosh. Why? Why is it that hard to get back on track? We are increasing in food. The water is still an issue though. And they are still working on the radioactive fields. Tasks. Remove radiation. Add those 2 to the list. Well, many fields are full. And if I say harvest, it takes like an enormous time to harvest them all. Well, anyways, they start to do what they need to do. Let me take a look. I have 2 people that I can invest in something. Let's do the water part because it's also empty. And there are more people growing now. Although there are some children even dying because of the lack of food. And the radiation is going up, so people are being radiated because they do not have the clothing to protect themselves. Come on, people. We need to get the food back on track. Oh, we did win that one. Well, I was hoping it's smooth sailing, but every inch of healing properties directly get used by the ones that are radiated. So basically the problem with the food is also there with the medical stuff and the items and the clothing, and basically every aspect of the game has the same problem. Well, more and more and more people are dying right now. And I try to keep my hand above my head, see if I can manage to get it to the point where my people are gonna do what I ask them to do. I mean, there is a dry area coming down, and if that's coming down when nothing is there, then we are certainly written as dead on our papers. So, unless we get out of this mess and get harvesting everything we have so we can build up a buffer, it's gonna be the end. Unless we can get the water, for example, up, because we are using the same amount as we are producing. Which means that the bug is back. Yep, it is back. There are more children being born, but yeah. Oh man. And not more radiator. Ah man. Well, market. Remove radiation over here. Remove radiation. Not good. This one may filter. Filter. Get the radiation out. The food is low, but we are also losing people at the same time. I have a lot of scrap, so let me put the scrap ones on gathering the water and such. The wood is low, so I cannot remove those people from it. Although I can make more tailors. And I'm gonna alter a tailor to make scarves. That's at least a little protection that they get. And that was the notification that I did not want to hear right now. Gonna give the harvest sign to all the fields, even though they are sometimes radiated. It's the only thing I can do at the moment. Harvest everything we can to get our food back on track and our water. Well, we are on the edge of too low food and too good food, and oh my people, please. Oh my. The water is going up again. But that's just a few seconds before I lose it all again. My people aren't doing anything at the moment. Well, as soon as this dry begins, I'm going to put every water carrier to the farmer area, so we can farm faster. There we go. Now I'm going to remove everyone over here and put them all to work on the farms. And well, the fishing doesn't work at the moment. Everybody needs to go to the farm area and work on farming. Get everything collected as fast as we can. Because everything is drying out now. And that's just what we do not want to happen. So people, collect as much as we can. We need to increase the food now, because that's a very important part of our game. The water will be returning soon, but get working. I know that the lives are low, but we are trying to increase the herbals around us, even though everything is drying out. Well, at least there is no sandstorm at the moment. But, oh, never mind. That was a sandstorm! Woo! Now all the plants are dead. Oh no! And now everything is radiated. Oh no, again! How is that even possible? Those fields should be covered. I'm about to die inside right now. All this needs to be cleared of radiation at the moment, and well, I do not have anyone to do that. Okay, I'm gonna lower the amount of farmers right now back to 27 and put them all into water collecting them again. And hopefully in a few seconds the water will rise. Oh my god, so many people are dying at the same time. This is really a pain. Well people, the water is back. Get to work again. The food is also running out again. All the fields are now empty. And, well, we still have radiation here, so... The refiner does its job, so I'm gonna lower that one and put some builders into working on removing the radiation from the field. There's like radiation everywhere now. And I'm trying to get the radiation gone, but since we have a lot of radiation on the ground currently, it's all yellow or red. This water is even... oh my word. This is terrible. Please, we need a little bit of rain or something. Get radioactive things from our grounds. Well, the oh no. Well, the game does throw enough on us heads. That's something I know for sure. We have no more medics. Good. Over to Protocol B. All my sewers need to make the same thing. Next scarf. This is all full, that's good. Now I need to lower the charcoal so we do not burn wood that much. Lower one refiner. Put a medic back into place and another gatherer. And I hopefully... well, the radioactive stuff is getting removed by my workers. Oh my dear. It's going way too fast. We cannot offer any more protecting. Everybody is getting radiated as fast as we can. We have some food and water now, but people still die of radiation now. More people need to collect water. In a few moments there will be some uncontaminated rain before the area dries out again. I don't know why, and I really like that I can just turn it on and off so that it will not consume the charcoal. That failing mission. I want to have an improved collection of food and water and try to get down the radiation, but the suits are being made and used at the same time. Lower a few of those and put them back into there. Let's see if the fisherman gets us up a bag. What I did notice is that we do not have any collector's cabin yet. Let's just put one. Let's see what happens. Build next. Let's just gather some food. I have like 7 tailors at the same time making those clothing so we can protect ourselves against radiation. Although I have to say everything is here green and yellow is the one that the scarf does not cover. We need that uncontaminated rain to flush away the radioactive. That's on the ground. And the water is going up again. So we are collecting water now. Fast enough. The food is something we are still working on. The hunter has enough food to hunt. The collector is being built at the moment. Well, at least they still try to get the radiation gone. Whoa. Oh! Is the radiation gone from this area? Yeah, it seems so. Well, in that case, the rain did help. We do not have any people left. My children are all died. We have a dry area coming up to us very quickly. We are trying to get the food back on track, but most fields are still in the harvest mode. Although I have to say that people are harvesting things. Not very quickly, but they are. I feel that my graveyard is not working pretty quickly. I'm gonna change the field of work a little bit to the left so that it will cover the fields more. There is some dry area coming soon. And put everybody to another water carrying job so that I can split it, that when the dry is coming they cannot do anything, so I'm gonna put the fishermen to anything we do not have covered yet, so we can increase the flow of items by then. The medical stuff is getting harvested at the same time, although I have to say that we do not have enough people to keep them at work quick enough. We need to get back on track, that's something for sure. So as soon as the water runs out here, that's in a moment, I'm gonna remove the people that collect water and put them into farming, hunting, and well, fishing isn't working very much if the dry area is here. They are fishing in different ponds, so I hope that it will work someday. I can, however, for the ones that are not doing anything, this will gather food and herbals at the same time for people that aren't doing anything. Now the water dried out. Let's just pause the game, remove everything from the water, everyone from the water, put everyone from the water into the farmer job. Same from here. That way, everybody that works on the farm now is gonna start harvesting everything we can. So basically, everybody is doing the food job at the same time. And my graveyard is collecting dead people. And as you can see, there is a red bar. It's a lot. It's a lot that needs to be filled. And I do not have many people that are doing that job. So I have 3 builders. My collecting hut is done, so I'm gonna change the area field a little bit lower so that it can collect more. So they are collecting food very fast. Well, at least I hope very fast, because you can see that the dry area around simply killed everything that's there. I tried irrigation plants last time. I found out on the hard way that an irrigation plant will simply poison the fields. Really poison the fields. Don't ask me why, but it definitely poisons the field, and it uses water at the same time, and the same water we do need to use. The water is now back. I'm gonna lower this one again. And put them back into the job of getting water. A few more to the fishing area over here. We do not have enough tools, although the clothing is increasing, so I'm going to put 1 on the tools now. I hope that in this area now we are just getting low pollution. But it is rain and it yields... Yeah, well, you can see here that a lot of people are still dead on the fields. I need a mortician, I need more healthcare, but the healthcare is not fast enough, of course. We do have a lot of scars at the moment. They are increasing pretty fast. I'm gonna alter one of my things to two of my things to make those carbon masks, so that we also get medium protection. But I hope that we only need light for the time being. But I think I will cut it up here. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Good luck!